Hey folks, Dolphin Dale here, and I'm doing my usual last minute contest entry, this time for George Allen. He's having his 200 subscribers contest, and I wanted to do this to show him some support and to apologize to him for my Dolphins just whooping the Washington football team in Super Bowl VII, making us the only team to have a perfect season in modern football history. And what a great time that was. And wait a minute. No, we're not talking about that George Allen, because that George Allen spells his name differently. But this guy, he's the VC George Allen, and he's got a great channel. Down to earth, soft spoken. Love that. Wanted to show him some support. He asked for 3 bands that represented the 60s, 70s, and 80s. I'm going to try to do that as quickly as I can, and let's get going. So the 60s, I thought were going to throw me for a curve because I don't have, I'm not a 60s rock guy. And then I thought, well, there is one band that I absolutely loved in the 60s. That's John Coltrane's classic quartet. With Elvin Jones on drums, Jimmy Garrison on bass, McCoy Tyner on piano, and of course John Coltrane leading them on tenor, soprano sax, and sometimes flute. So yes, and this, yes, I know, Love Supreme, it's my favorite jazz album. I know that's a cliche answer, but sometimes it's a cliche answer. A lot of people say it because this album is that good. So there's the 60s. In the 70s, yeah, I was cutting my teeth on the Partridge Family. But after that, man, there was one band that broke it down for me. It was this band. I'm talking about Kiss. And these live albums, I had to show them both because I spent so much time engrossed in these albums, listening to them. These are my beater copies. I've got newer presses that are pristine, but I wanted to pull these because this is how I listened to them. They were, my copies back in the 70s were not pristine. One, I traded for them, but then I listened to them a lot. So, there you have it on that. How could you not? Kiss Alive too. Look at this gatefold, man. And of course, those faces. Just enamored with these albums. So Kiss is my answer for the 70s. For the 80s, I was getting into Christian rock. A lot of great bands. Mile Lefevre and Broken Heart, which tune into my next video. Garmo and Key. A lot of great bands. Petra, Whiteheart, Jeff Moore in the Distance. I can name a whole bunch, but then this band came along, Stryper, and kicked the door in for heavy metal for me and really changed how heavy I would go. Really hadn't gone this heavy before. Went a lot heavier afterward, but this was the band that opened up Christian metal for me, and then later I'd go more mainstream. But there you have it. So those are my 3 bands for the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Hope you enjoyed that. For me, for Jake here, for Aretha running around here somewhere, hope you're having a great week. Hope you're healthy and happy, and come back and see us sometime soon. And until then, peace.